What is going on, everybody? I am Rob Westerman III of GBP Daily, and thank you for tuning in to the Rob Westerman Show. You can find me all over social media at GBP Daily, and if you are not already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. It is Thursday, November 28th. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and happy Packers game day. Miami Dolphins are in town, and will take on the Packers tonight, 7:20, Lambeau Field. I am freaking pumped to be there tonight. I'm coming to you live from the Tundra Lodge in Green Bay, about a mile down the road from Lambeau Field. Got into town yesterday, hit up the Republic Chop House for some dinner last night, and boom, all of a sudden, it's Thanksgiving game day. So it's going to be a good one. Some injury updates. Romeo Doubs, Jair Alexander, Edgerrin Cooper are all out. Excuse me. For tonight's game, Josh Myers, Isaiah McDuffie, John Fitzpatrick are all questionable. Romeo Doubs, we know, suffered a concussion in Sunday's game against the 49ers. And all week, I think it was widely known that he wasn't going to be able to clear concussion protocol in time for tonight's game, which ended up being the case. And now with him out, I just got this feeling that Dontavian Wicks will have himself the type of game that we all thought he would while we watched him and Jordan build up a pretty good connection during training camp. So hopefully that is the case for number 13 tonight for the Dolphins. Kendall Fuller, their starting cornerback, is out, and their starting linebacker, Anthony Walker, is also out. So questionable for them. Teron Armstead is questionable, their left tackle. And although he is questionable, the notion surrounding him is that he will probably play. So starting cornerback, starting linebacker, both out. Teron Armstead, their left tackle, questionable, but looks like he is going to play. Without further ado, let's dive into some questions here. Get to talking some Packers. The sole reason that I am here with you is to chalk it up with you guys. And as always, the Nicolet Law hotline is now live. Give me a call. Join the show. You got a Packers question. You got something you want to talk about, Packers related. Give me a call. I'm taking calls right now. Number is on the screen, 319-242-2332. The chat is already firing up. Thank you to everybody hopping in on this Thanksgiving game day. My man Effie is let's go tailgate right now. I'm sure if I were to look out the window at Lambeau Field, there's probably already some people up there getting after it. I'm not sure what our plans are today. I'm thinking we're going to hit up the pancake place for breakfast. And then, just kind of take it as is, hour by hour, up until game time. I am pumped to be in the house at Lambeau Field tonight. I cannot be more excited. It's going to be a good one. Garrett, good morning from Madison, heading up to the game later. How's the vibe? What's going on, Garrett? Safe travels first and foremost, and maybe I'll run into you later, but we got in yesterday. And as always, the pro shop is packed. Day before the games, during game days, the traffic around Lambeau is super busy per usual. But let me tell you, I have seen a lot of Dolphins fans and talked to a few. They are going to be showing out for tonight's game. When I was in the pro shop, it was like a 60-40 split between Packers and Dolphins fans. So they are showing out. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of teal and white in the stands tonight. A couple I talked to said they flew up from Miami for the game. Said they've always wanted to see Lambeau Field, and this was the perfect opportunity. So, yeah, vibes are great, and there will be quite a bit of Dolphins fans in the house tonight. So, shout out to Dolphins fans, always showing out, always showing up. And I was talking to my brother-in-law yesterday about this. We always talk about how opposing fans, seems like there's quite a few of them in Lambeau, and certain packages selling their tickets, blah, blah, blah. I think a lot of it has to do with other teams' fans are always wanting to come and see Lambeau Field. It's just kind of one of those stadiums. And I think that kind of has a lot to do with it. So not so much, I feel like, on the selling tickets to opposing fans crowd. I think the majority of it is them just wanting to see Lambeau, whether you're a Packer fan or not. And, yeah, like this guy I talked to yesterday said, we've always wanted to see Lambeau, so we decided to make the trip. And, yep, he'll be one of the many that I'm predicting to see in the stands tonight. A lot of Dolphins fans here at the hotel, a lot of Dolphins fans at the pro shop. There were some Dolphins fans last night at Republic Chop House where we got some dinner at. So, yeah, they're showing out. That is for sure. Thank you, Garrett. Have yourself a great time at the game tonight. Maybe I'll run into you. We'll see, right? Haley, who needs to step up in Romeo's absence? 1 second here. There we go. Haley, I was talking about it earlier, and I have to say it's Dontavian Wicks. I know that Jaden, Christian, Tucker Craft will probably see an uptick in targets with Romeo out, of course. But I think Wicks is going to finally have himself a game that he's been waiting to have all year. Struggled early with some drops earlier this season. And I think part of that had to do with Jordan as well. He wasn't really as on target as he typically is. And, yeah, he hasn't really seen the field a whole lot these past few games. So on the season, he has only 17 catches, 217 yards, but he's got 4 touchdowns. So we know Jordan likes to throw his way. And as you can definitely see when he's in the red zone especially. So, yeah, give me Dontavian Wicks to have himself a game tonight. I hope he does. Travis, it's going to be a cold one. I think that'll help us and not help the Dolphins. Travis, I'm sure you've seen the stat about Tua, but if you have not, here it is. He is 0-7 in games played under 40 degrees. Now, I think this stat is kind of not really a good stat because, first off, I don't think wins and losses are quarterback stats. We know that all too well with some of the games that we lost while Aaron Rodgers was playing near perfect at quarterback. And 2, I just think the situation the Dolphins find themselves in is going to have them ready to go regardless of the weather. They're 5-6. They really can't afford to lose any more games if they want to keep themselves alive for the playoffs. They at most can probably afford to lose maybe 2 more games the rest of the year. So they'll be ready to give us their best shot tonight. You can bet on that. Shmeely in the chat, go Pack go, go Pack go. Let's go ahead and get our fact of the day rolling, shall we? It is a good one.
It's time for your Green Bay Packers Tonight's fact of the day, brought to you by TickPick. TickPick guarantees to have the lowest prices on Packers tickets. If you find cheaper tickets elsewhere, TickPick will give you 110% of your money back. If you want $20 off your next ticket order, use code Packers20 at checkout. That's Packers20. This promo code can only be used in the app, so make sure to download the TickPick app today.
Okay, the fact of the day. Jordan Love is just the fifth quarterback since 1950 to have multiple touchdown passes in at least 16 of their first 23 career regular season starts. He joins a list of Dan Marino, Kurt Warner, Patrick Mahomes, and Tony Romo. Some good company there. One more time, Jordan Love is just the fifth quarterback since 1950 to have multiple touchdown passes in at least 16 of their first 23 career regular season starts. Shout out to Jordan. Off to a pretty decent start, right? And shout out to TickPick. I used TickPick for the Packers-Cardinals game I was at a little over a month ago. I used TickPick for tonight's game that I'm heading to for Dolphins-Packers. They stand on business. They guarantee the cheapest Packers tickets on the market. And if you find cheaper tickets elsewhere, they will give you 110% of your money back. So they're putting their money where their mouth is at. So download the TickPick app if you're looking for some Packers tickets and use the code Packers20 for another $20 off the already cheapest tickets out there. Phil, get out of here. Get out of here, Phil. Over 2 months ago. Yeah, you're right. Time just flies. You know what? That was not over 2 months ago. It was October 13th was that Packers-Cardinals game. So get out of here, Phil. So about 6 weeks ago, if we're being honest, right, Phil? Happy Thanksgiving seat section tonight. Phil, I will be in section 698, which are the indoor clubs. So we've got a group of 9, and 2 of those, one of them, she is just a month old, and the other one is my daughter. She's 3. So a little chilly to have a month and a 3-year-old out there for 5-6 hours. So we opted with the indoor club seats. So we'll be in 692. If you are around, Phil, and are heading to the game, stop by and say what is up. I would love to chat it up with you. Snag a picture before the game. Would appreciate that. Hope you have yourself a fun time at the game tonight, Phil. And by the way, it was not over 2 months ago. Packers-Cardinals played on October 13th, believe it or not. So get out of here, Phil. Just kidding, Phil. Thanks for hopping in. Appreciate you. Henry, when Dontavian is on the field, he gets a massive target share, ranks 9th in the league. I didn't know that. Great stat there. When Dontavian Wicks is on the field, he gets a massive target share, 9th in the league. I'll take that. I'm telling you, I think tonight is the game. It's going to be a Dontavian Wicks game. I absolutely believe that. Thank you guys for hopping in. Thank you, Henry. Happy Turkey Day. Go Pack, go. Go Pack, go. Phil, nice. 103, row 50 here. 103, row 50. Phil, I'll keep my eye out for you tonight. Walking around the parking lots of Lambeau beforehand. If I'm out and about, I always like to go to the outdoor club, take some pictures, hang out. I'll be looking for you in 103 from afar. Maybe I'll zoom in and take a picture of you, huh? All right, guys. What else we got? Lewis, score prediction for the game. Lewis, I'm liking the Packers in this one. If you know me, I always say that. But I like them today. I think it's going to be one of the tougher games for us so far this year. Dolphins are legit, and they're a playoff team, at least in my opinion. And coming into Lambeau with pretty much everything to lose as far as their playoff hopes, we'll have them ready to go. I'll go Packers 31, Dolphins 30. I think it's going to be close. I posted that prediction on the social media channels, and you know, people were not happy with the thought of our defense giving up 30. If you remember correctly, last Sunday, the Brandon Allen 49ers were marching down the field with ease throughout the majority of the first half of that game. Thankfully, we got some pretty opportunistic turnovers to stop those drives from turning into touchdowns, but I'm not sold on our defense yet. And with Jair out, we've got Carrington Valentine, Eric Stokes, Keyshawn Nixon on the boundaries. Going up against Tyreek Hill. Yeah, that doesn't sit right with me. So I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, even though it is going to be cold. I think Josh Jacobs is going to be running the rock. And, yeah, I think it's going to be a close one. 31 Packers, 30 Dolphins. Thank you, Lewis, for hopping in. Eviction Gang, what's up, my man? What's goody, my boy? Everybody want to keep worrying about Jordan Love throwing interceptions. What people need to worry about is the offense really clicking in the playoffs. Green Bay or no way. Happy Turkey Day. My man, Eviction Gang, in the house. One of the few regulars that has been in the chat, along with my man Phil, along with my man Rakeem, Aaron, all the regulars from day one. Eviction Gang has been one of them. Appreciate you, my man. Green Bay or no way. Jordan Love throwing interceptions thing. I think people just want to complain about something, right? He didn't throw a pick last weekend, but we still got people complaining about, oh, well, he should have thrown one. It's like, but he didn't. So stop complaining, right? So Eviction Gang, I'm with you. Who cares about Jordan throwing picks as long as we win the game, right? All right, guys. That is going to do it for me today. A game day, Thanksgiving Day edition of the Rob Westerman Show, coming to you live from Green Bay. I'm at Tundra Lodge. So if you're staying at Tundra Lodge, give me a holler. I'm hanging out down here in the lobby, chilling. Appreciate you guys hopping on a ton. It's going to do it for me today as far as the show goes. But as you know, the content never stops. I'm always posting anything Packers related all day long. So be sure to follow me at GBP Daily on every social platform. If you are not already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel at GBP Daily as well. I would appreciate that. I will be back and at it again tomorrow. Hopefully a Victory Friday. We don't often have the chance or the opportunity to have a Victory Friday. So let's get a win tonight. Packers 31, Dolphins 30. That's where I'm going. I'll be back at it again tomorrow. So I look forward to seeing you then. And until then, I will catch you guys later. Thank you.